It's a very good score there from a very difficult angle. And it's interesting that the 3 Clare half forwards have now all scored, and they're quite good hurlers and they're very sharp.
By contrast, the full forward line has yet to get off the mark. But they'll be happy if the half forwards can continue to contribute handsomely in the scoring stakes. John O'Connell was being pushed by Gary Kirby as he was going across for that one, hence the Clare free. Lyons then, the taker of the free for Clare. He's hit it well, brilliantly so. He's put it over the bar from right in the middle of the field. 2 points for Lyons, and Clare now have opened up a 3-point gap. Clare very definitely the outsiders in this because of their performance in last year's championship, plus the fact that they had 5 championship newcomers this time. They recovered, and happily recovered, Michael McNamara hitting that one in. Not such a lengthy clearance, and it's Tommy Guilfoyle who hits it back. But Tommy Quaid, the Limerick goalkeeper, had taken up his position once more. Mike Daffy now, the left half forward, turning on the right side, and he's put it over the bar. Not such a good clearance initially. When it came back out to Michael Daffy, he was grateful to take the chance.
Tommy Quaid will be disappointed with that clearance. He had 2 chances to clear up the field, but quite a short clearance again out to Michael Daffy. And the Clare half forward line are certainly not missing any chances at the moment.
Terence Kenny with Pat Heffernan over there. Kenny trying to make it his. Instead it's Johnny Lee. Up towards Mike Daffy, beaten for it by Declan Nash, who had the dubious distinction of being sent off when these sides last met here in March. Well, Terence Kenny has been injured. That's run on. The referee's whistle has sounded. There was no advantage accruing to Gary Kirby. A wild pull across the midroof of Terence Kenny. So a free just about 22 metres out. Gary Kirby has pointed 1 from a free already. This is his 3rd attempt, that his 2nd point. He's tied it back 3 points the margin. Gary, a nephew of the famed hurling family, the Bennisses of Patrickswell. The 2nd point then for him. James Shanahan beating the would-be challenge. Mike Reale trying to go across and keep that away from Mike Daffy. Reale trying to provide the ball inside for the half forwards. It reaches Pat Heffernan. Heffernan doing well, rounding John Chaplin. Kieran Carey on his left-hand side, and he has put it over, nicely struck. Kieran Carey's first point. So now 2 between the teams, and the brother of Pa getting off the mark at last.
That's a very good score, Gerard. Excellent work by Pat Heffernan on the right-hand side. Saw the man loose inside him and parted inside to him, and Kieran Carey is usually very accurate from his left hand. That was a very good point for Limerick.
Tommy Guilfoyle beaten for it, beaten well by Pa Carey. John O'Connell, the other centre half back, having difficulty getting it up on his stick. Kieran Carey applying some pressure. Pat O'Rourke going across his man that time. It comes over towards Anthony Daly's wing. Neat pick up. Useful delivery into the centre. Anthony Carmody tried to keep it away from the Clare half forward, Michael McNamara. Oh, well delivered outside to Kieran Carey from Gary Kirby. And that's a lovely point. It's a really good strike. Lovely vision by Gary Kirby to set up Kieran Carey for his 2nd point of the game. Just 1 between them.
Lovely score by Limerick. Gary Kirby gives an excellent flick out there under pressure to here it is up to Gary Kirby now under pressure, flicks it out to Kieran Carey, and he's a very exciting player. I know Limerick are looking to him to get a lot of scores, and he could be a player to watch today.
Limerick rated by some experts in the game as dark horses for this year's championship. Long way to go yet. John Chaplin. Joe O'Connor couldn't cut it out. Val Donnellan. Space inside just for a moment. Still Val Donnellan going for the shot himself. It comes off the stick of Carey, up to Tommy Quaid, and it's gone for another 65.
It's an important one now for Clare. They need to get the score to get them to 2-point lead again.
So from right in the middle of the field, he's got the range on this occasion. Lyons with his 3rd point.
That's a good score by Lyons. Clare needed that just to give them that bit of a breathing space, and it'll give them a bit of confidence again now. They've had a few bad wides in the last 2 minutes. This will put them back in the picture again.
Kieran Carey going for this one with John Chaplin. He did well. No, mostly hits on his left-hand side. Once again, firing this one. Scud missile like it. He's put it over the crossbar. There's just a point between them once more. Well, having found his form now in the last few minutes, he certainly has begun to prove what a great danger threat he is to the Clare backs. Lyons taking the opportunity, batted down by Tommy Guilfoyle, but Mike Daffy beaten for it by Declan Nash, showing a dashing piece of pace. Now he's got to deliver to Kieran Carey. A good run forward. Can he supply the pass to Pat Heffernan? A useful chance here. Heffernan resorted to kicking it, and it's finally Pat O'Rourke who clears his lines brilliantly. Carmody now trying to keep the pressure on the Clare backs. Blocked down well by Michael McNamara. Good interception. Gives the chance for the backline to regroup and pick up the players they're supposed to be picking.
Great chance missed by Limerick there. I think Pat Heffernan got the ball first from Kieran Carey. He should have stuck it over the bar. He took a step further and the Clare backs were able to regroup and knock it away from him. I think Kieran Carey is certainly beginning to make an impact during this game, and he's a very exciting player. Very accurate, good man to travel with the ball.
Pat O'Rourke will take the sideline ball. One of the more pleasing aspects of this match so far has been the performance of so many young, new players coming along, former star minors and under-21 players. Very healthy sign for the game. Mike Daffy didn't hit it well. Instead it's another Mike Houlihan, who's closed down by Tommy Guilfoyle. Strong shoulder out to out to Val Donnellan. Donnellan hitting it well, and he's put it over. Finally getting his first point of the game at a useful time in the contest, with about 4 minutes to go to half-time. And so Clare maintaining that little advantage that they've held for much of this first half.
Mike Houlihan threw the ball up to Clare there, Johnny was blocked down. Broke to Tommy Guilfoyle, passed a good ball out to Val Donnellan. He gathered it well on the hurley, stuck it over the bar. Good score for Clare.
Well, aside from the wind factor, it's anyone's match, just two between them. Finally, it's Gary Kirby picking that one up. Cross towards Pat Heffernan's wing. Kieran Carey was coming in, closed down by John Chaplin. Loses it, however. Carey once again outside to Gary Kirby, who started all of that, and he's put it over the bar. It's 10 points to 9. Gary Kirby getting his first point from play. The last time these sides met, he scored 7, but 6 came from place balls.
Again, Kieran Carey here in broken play, gathers a good ball under pressure, sees the man loose outside him again, and the alert pass out to Gary Kirby, who scores a very good point.
Mike Houlihan delivering a long ball, which is cut out here by Anthony Daly. Up towards Mike Daffy. Neatly caught by Declan Nash. Again, another fine run forward, getting away from any would-be hooked challenge. Down towards Terence Kenny. Coming in here is Shane Fitzgibbon, blocked brilliantly by Davy Fitzgerald. The defence perhaps living on its nerves somewhat, and it's finally Johnny Lee who makes the clearance. Pressure coming back in, however, stopped. Up towards Tommy Guilfoyle, robbed by Pa Carey. Carey on the ground. Referee allowing play to continue, sensibly so. Anthony Carmody didn't strike it all that terribly well, but it still gets up as far as Gary Kirby. Couldn't hold it. Now it's Pat O'Rourke, who's certainly found his feet after a moment of hesitation in the opening couple of minutes. That's down to Pat Minogue, and it's over the bar. Finally, he gets his first point of the game, a player we've been looking forward to seeing in this championship. Pat Minogue from Scariff, last year's minor captain for Clare.
There was a great clearance by Pat O'Rourke there, long clearance into the defence there, well knocked down by Val Donnellan, and Pat Minogue, as you said, fastened onto it very well and put it over the bar. I'd like to see him get a bit more of the ball. The Clare full forward really haven't got any good ball into them today, and they look dangerous on that occasion.
There is a view, Jimmy, I don't know whether you subscribe to it or not, that this could be a very open Munster championship this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, Limerick and Clare, Limerick need to win today, Gerard, win convincingly. I think if they're to go to hurlers with a chance of beating Tipperary, and they're hurling quite well, but however.
Shane Fitzgibbon, as you were just saying that.
They're hurling quite well, Gerard, but they need to put some more scores on the board. Shane Fitzgibbon has had 1 or 2 chances, but unlucky the last time. Great save from Davy Fitzgerald.
Joe O'Connor once again mishitting, but having the time to go back and recover. Out towards Declan Nash's wing. Mike Daffy powerless to hold on to it. James Shanahan coming raiding, trying to set up Mike Daffy once again, but overhit his pass, and that's Joe O'Connor not standing on ceremony or asking questions. Kieran Carey, good 50-50 ball there with John O'Connell. The referee didn't see it like that and signals that it's going to be a free up for Limerick. This is just the 7th free of the first half, one of those to Clare, so it's been virtually devoid of frees, and he's put it over the bar. Mike Houlihan has pegged it back with time almost up in this first half.
An important point for Limerick in that it puts them just a point behind Clare after playing against a fairly stiffish breeze here. At this stage I think it looks good for Limerick.
So the referee playing injury time in the first half. Tommy Guilfoyle hitting that one across. Brian Finn coming racing out for it. Good clearance. John O'Connell making it his. Good solid performance by the centre half back against Gary Kirby. Taking the shoulder comfortably. James Shanahan lining up there ready to support him. Up towards Fergus Tuohy. Tuohy against Billy Kennedy. Nicely turned inside now. Can he make an angle? No. Knocked out as far as Tommy Guilfoyle again. And Tommy Guilfoyle has put it wide. He's complaining. The umpire on the far side might have had a different view of that, and Willie Barrett, the referee, is going in for a quick consultation.
It certainly looked like a point from here, Jerry. I thought the angle was an acute angle, but he looked to have it, struck it perfectly. It looked like it was going over the bar from here.
This Tommy Guilfoyle effort is well worth taking a look at again. Just on the 13-metre line, an acute angle, but watch as it sails, to my money at least, over the crossbar. Keep an eye on the umpire on the left-hand side. Guy on the right said it was wide, but the fellow on the left, I think, was motioning that it was a point. As it sails up, for my money, that's a point, definitely. As we watch it coming down, we can see it dropping inside. And an entertaining first half by and large. Virtually even, Stephen. We're looking forward to a second half, which we hope will provide many more memorable scores and good passages of hurling. But at half-time, here at the Gaelic grounds